Hello, this is Diego Mangabeira and welcome to BoringSales. Today we're going to talk about the commenting strategy. So build visibility without posting anything. What if I told you that commenting on other people's posts is one of the highest leverage activities on LinkedIn? Uh, would you agree with me? Are you doing that? Something like that? Not posting, but commenting. Okay, we're not going to talk about on this podcast about creating content. We're going to talk about uh, commenting on other people's posts, but at the same time creating value, something that might be interesting for that person to hear or to listen, or oh, this person is really paying attention of what I'm sharing. So most people treat comments like social courtesy. Then that's most of the time it's the understanding, but a quick great post, okay, exclamation points, and move on. Most of the time this is the understanding, but today I'll show you what strategic commenting is actually a distribution channel. Okay. And when I talk about myself in early in my LinkedIn journey, I was posting consistently, but getting almost no reach. And I started looking for LinkedIn courses. I've been on LinkedIn since 2005. Nobody was using it, so I was looking for courses, trainings, people who might help me. And a mentor said to me something that was really interesting and got my attention that time. That was, you're broadcasting, you are not participating. So instead of listen, I just wanted fame, or I just wanted to share my own content. And I started spending, because of that, 20 minutes a day, leaving thoughtful comments on the right person, on this case more connected to what I was doing. And within 60 days my profile views tripled. And on this case you could see that on your analytics. In your profile you can see that, LinkedIn just shared those analytics on your profile, so you can try that. Commenting works, okay? Most people just do it wrong. And why commenting works on as a distribution channel? Most of the time, this is not being used by you or your company, or even for your business, okay? In a good or perfect way. When you leave a comment on a post, your name and face appears, okay, so the person see on his or her feed, and everyone who engages with that post. And there are people who create some inbound strategies based on that, so they're going to connect with you because of that. That's not a borrowed audience, okay? And it could be related to that, but you could use that to analyze also other ICP persona that might be interested in your work as well. If a post, for instance, has 500 comments and your comment is near the top, so basically at the beginning, you just got visibility with that person's entire network. It's for free. You don't need to pay LinkedIn ads or even LinkedIn Sales Navigator. You just need to get connected to people. Okay, that's really simple. And LinkedIn's algorithm also rewards engagement loops. Okay, posts with early comments, for instance, get pushed to more people. You might try that in your content marketing strategy, but if you try to outreach a person and you are the one of the first people who comment on that post, that's really valuable, not just for that person that is going to have that post in the beginning of LinkedIn, or because of the algorithm, more people will get connected to him or her, but also for your visibility, for your credibility as an authority. Okay. In this case, there is a wrong way to comment this as well. So I'm going to share some things, or even words, phrases, sentences that people use that doesn't make any sense because it doesn't add any value for that person. The first one is like great post and then emoticon. Okay, that could be a fire, could be clapping hand, something like that. And you're invisible. That doesn't make any sense. Okay, great post. All right, and okay. Another phrase or sentence is like, so true, totally agree. Okay, it's still invisible. Okay, that's it. Okay, that doesn't create any value. Another comment that might be like this, or could be like this: thanks for sharing. Okay, when are you even here, right? Nobody knows you. Well, thanks for sharing. Okay, but what should you like to? Do you want just to say, "Oh, I'm alive," or do you want to add value? Okay, these comments add nothing. That's as I said, they don't add any value to that person or even to that network. They get no replies most of the time. They generate no profile views or visits. They are the LinkedIn equivalent of nodding in a meeting without satisfying anything. So the right framework that I'm going to share might work really well with you because there are three types of comments that build visibility. Okay, so please pay attention. Try to copycat that. So copy and paste this strategy on your own LinkedIn commenting strategy that is going to really convert really well. You might try today, independently if it's already Friday. If you try today, maybe you could create a lead that could convert in a bigger sale for you. Okay. Type one of the framework is the expansion. So imagine something like this. You take the original idea and add a layer they didn't mention. So an example is going to be like this. Great point on X, so the subject that the person is sharing. What I've also seen is Y, so you could create something different, especially at the and then specific scenario stage. So what you're going to do, the signals, expertise, it shows your thought about this topic beyond surface level. You're going deeper. Okay. People click through to profiles or of people who make them think, not just people who are sharing words. Okay, this is the first type. Second type is the respectful disagreement. Okay, so you push back on one specific point politely with a reason. And it's going to be like this. I'll push back slightly on X. That's the topic, the subject that the person is sharing. In my experience with context, so you're going to share your own context. Why you bringing what you would like to bring tends to be more accurate. Okay, so that's polite. This is a high risk, high reward as well because you're going to bring your own point. Sometimes people could get angry or I don't know. Sometimes if the person is too egocentric, it could even delete your comment. But anyways, it's worth a shot. It sparks debate, and sparks debate could create more commenting to that person for you as well. And on the same time, you could create a new level of expertise because debate creates visibility. Okay, the algorithm likes that. Do this only when you genuinely disagrees. Okay, not as a tactic on this case. People can tell the difference. Okay, if you're just and you can see that over internet, people creating that just to create views, follows, or even to get more followers. That's not the way here. This is not a TikTok strategy. This is a LinkedIn strategy. Okay. Type number three is the personal story ad. So you connect their post to a real experience you had. Okay. It's going to go like this. This happened to us at company type. Okay. We made the exact mistake you are describing. Here's what we learned, and then you uh, uh, could could share your experience with that company that makes sense for him or her, and then you could connect with that audience. Okay, stories are the most shareable form of content on LinkedIn, even in commenting. Okay, form. And who to comment most of the time? There's a aware strategy here, the target list, I'll say. Don't comment randomly, okay? Build a list of 15 to 20 accounts. And like I said, this is a long-term strategy. So you also need to create like fast leads, quick leads. It's like a CRM idea here. So cold leads is going to be hot leads, but at the same time, people and this does also represent your LTV, okay, lifetime value, and also your sales life cycle, because for sales life cycle takes a while. Sometimes this is really good because you're going to create more value with that person, okay? And as soon as you know your ideal customers, and you post actively on that person is posting actively, every comment puts you in front of their network. and that really converts really well. Okay, or even influential voices in your niche. Who are the influencers in your niche? This is not like I said, a TikTok idea or Instagram idea, but there are people who are reference on your business about what you're talking about. Try to connect with the person, that people, or even to schedule a podcast. I don't know. Okay, be creative on this case, and you can do that on a daily basis, 20 minutes a day. That's it. Okay. And the compounding effect that you generate, for instance, after 30 days of consistent strategic commenting could be the people of your target list start to recognize your name. So you become a reference for that niche. Some will visit your profile, some will follow you, some will connect. You're going to start sharing messages with the person, start also scheduling calls with that persona, with that ICP. Um, but at the same time, you could create even sending single code DMs. That makes sense. And this way is much warmer entry point than anything outbound creates. As I said, you could focus on 15 to 20 people on a weekly basis and then go from there. And then you can also scale that to more people, but you need to create your own operational system, like even a CRM system to control those leads. Okay. I wish you a great day. Keep it boring, and I'll see you each other in another podcast. Bye. Take care.